everyone. Thank you for tuning in to episode 8 of Living Blissfully in the Digital Fast Lane. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about, right? The topic for today is I hear about many pros of this business. So, what is the cons? What are the cons, right? So, someone asked me this recently, and she told me that she had heard about many good things about this business. However, she is more interested in the cons. So, what are they? I thought that this is a really interesting question because for the first time, like 2 years plus into the business, that someone asked me that. And I thought that this would be a very good topic for me to share today because I am sure that she is not the only one who is curious. So when she asked me this question, immediately I can think of a con. In fact, there are many, many cons that come with the many benefits that like we have shared. And I would say that a business journey is tough with many, many challenges. And working in a job is actually easier. But a business gives me time flexibility and control, and it's much more fulfilling. The best part is that I get to bring my children home and spend quality time with them. The sense of achievement I get now is what a job can't give, and therefore I love what I am doing now. I have more purpose in life, and I really enjoy what I'm doing. So yeah, let's get into the topic of today to discuss the cons of the business. So the topic is I hear about many pros of this business. So what are the cons? I think first we can look at understanding that there are pros and cons in every decision that we make. So this is life and we cannot have everything. We have to weigh it out, right? And ask ourselves like what do we want? For every decision, there will be the pros, there will be the cons. So weigh it out and also explore different multiple options at the same time and then decide what is best for us, right? And really, sometimes we have to give up certain things. And there will be times where people need to be, somebody will have to be disappointed. And that is life. We cannot treat, be nice to everybody and really have, there is no solution that fits everybody. So I think that is understandable and sometimes unavoidable. So, and really sometimes we choose to disappoint ourselves. Sometimes we are the one so-called to be sacrificed when we put others first. So these are the things that it comes with every decision make. We cannot please everyone, and sometimes yes, we are the one that being sacrificed, and we are the one being disappointed. And that is okay. It's the choice that we make. So what are the pros of this business? I think a huge bonus is time and place flexibility because this is something that not many job provides. And even if there is a job of such nature, then sometimes we wouldn't have the skill or the experience to take on such a role. So time and place flexibility is really a bonus, and that is why it is so popular among mothers because time and place flexibility allows us to work around the schedule of our children, put our children first, and really children, they are unpredictable. They can fall sick. Sometimes they stay at home, right? So that will help us to manage our time better. to have our own work schedule because we are the business owner, so we can decide when and where we want to work. Like as for me, my younger son, he has medical appointment for his speech, for his eye. So this business with the time and place flexibility, I am able to carry my business with me. And also, I do not need to apply for leave. I do not need anybody's approval if I can't. I'm meaning that I can have my own work schedule and cater to the daily needs, the needs of myself, my personal life, my family time, and all. So I can carry the business with me to his appointments. And if there is a need, I can work on the business while waiting, while on the go, while he is taking his nap. So it is very convenient in that sense for a mother. And the portability, it's something very good, like some free time while queuing up for food, sometimes it is very good in terms of that. And with the tools and systems that comes in that helps with automation, it helps us such that we are not exchanging time for money, right? In a typical job, it's about using time to earn an income. But with automation and the system in place, we can use lesser time on the business while claiming back more time for more important things such as our children, our family, and sometimes to prioritize ourselves and give ourselves some me time. I think me time is a topic that a lot of the working adults they are talking about, like they do not have enough time for themselves, and about the work-life balance, because in a job it's very challenging to have work-life balance with all the overtime going on and working on weekends, really. So automation really helps, so we can spend about like a few hours a day, like our free time here and there to run the business. When we are not at it, the system is working. The system is working hard, and that is why the business, being a digital business, it can run 24/7. And we use our time, free time, to just check in and make sure that everything is okay, it's running all right. And the next pro of this business, right, is having the control and freedom. And it's something that I really, really enjoy to have, to work out our own work schedule, and that will impact the lifestyle that we can have. Like for myself, in the morning when my children are in school, sometimes I catch up with my other business partners. We go out for breakfast, and they also have my business partners. They also they have their own children, and so the morning time is really the time for us to catch up, have breakfast, recharge ourselves before we go back to our mommy duties. And that is very nice. Just that few hours in the morning, it helps us to go back to our children, to start facing the children again. So that time, that few hours away is very good. And lastly, what I like about the business is the mentorship and support. And I really like this, and I get a lot of support and guidance from my own mentor. And then right now, with my own experience, my knowledge, the things that I've learned, I am able to help others. And now I am a mentor to others. So, and being someone who have tried to I tried to do my own business before, small home-based business selling handmade items. So at that time, I am on my own, and it's very difficult to to manage in a way, as I do not know what to do, and I do not have any friends or family who has such experience that I can seek help with. So that was quite challenging for me, and it will be like it's really a trial and error journey, and end up I may be spending unnecessary money because I do not know what I was doing. I was just doing something hoping that it's correct. And that also takes up a lot of time. So the mentorship and support here is really a huge advantage of this business. And that is why it is easy to grow the business into a successful one, because we have a someone to guide us, we have a role model, and we have someone that we can like ask questions, discuss the business direction, and whether, and then the mentor will have experience on it, and he or she can advise whether that idea, is it doable, is it worth trying. So it helps to save a lot of time. So that here are the few pros of the business. Then now we get into the exciting part, which is what are the cons. You want to know the cons, right? So I think the biggest con is that it takes time and effort to grow. It Because it is a business after all, and we need to put in effort to grow it, to scale it up. And as I've mentioned before, we spend about like 2 to 3 hours a day, and it sounds easy. It sounds very simple, like just 2 to 3 hours a day. Everybody has that 2 to 3 hours a day. If let's say they give up on Netflix, if let's say they give up on the like scrolling on the Facebook, that that time to work on the business. But the difficult part is having the discipline and the consistency to do that all the time, every day, 2 to 3 hours. That is the most challenging part. And because it takes time, sometimes that 2 to 3 hours, um, sometimes we are still in the learning phase, and that 2 to 3 hours may not be as productive. And it again, and then at the same time, it takes time. So sometimes all the small things that adds up. Sometimes people lose patience, thinking that this is not suitable for her. She's not able to do it. So this will be a huge con, I would say, because it takes time and effort. We are growing a business. It's not um it's not like stocks. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, but it's not like anything that is of high risk and quick money. We are growing a business such that in the future it can generate passive income and take care of us. So we are putting in the time and effort now, so that in the future, when we can have the choice that we are not working and we still get that passive stream of income. So that is what we want here, and I think that is very realistic to spend time and put in effort. And the next con is there will be challenges and setbacks, because it's a business and we do not have like a boss, right, to give us timeline, to chase us, to have things done. So it's really about having the discipline. And the challenge is in terms of like what I am doing now. as I have mentioned in my previous live, that I am not good in appearing in front of the camera like that or speaking to the audience like that. I'm not good. But if you look back to episode 1, you can see me, you can see that I am growing, I have progressed, and I have improved so much from episode 1 until now, episode 8. So these are the challenges that I want to try, willingly take it up. Why I say willingly? Because it's like I'm 2 years, 3 months into the business, and it's only after 2 years that I decided that I want to do my own Go Live series. And it's only like 2 years after that that I feel comfortable to challenge myself to do something like that. So the business part is really like you do something when you feel ready. And because of that, sometimes people can drag and keep pushing this task, keep pushing it backwards, and then it sometimes it never gets done. But it's really about pushing ourselves, learning new things, challenging ourselves, that we have this breakthrough and we get better and better result. So why I took on all these challenges is because I want to get better result. And also having mentees. I have mentees. So I want to do this to show them, to tell them, like, no, being a camera shy person, I can do this, and I can encourage them to do so. And having done it myself, I can better share it with them, and can better understand what is scary for them, and things like that. So a part of it, I am doing it for my mentees. A lot of my mentees, they are working mothers, and I feel that they may not have the time to read up like me. They may not have the time to think about their business. So I hope that I can use my time to go and learn new things, read up, try it out, and then share it with them, so that they don't have to, so that whatever time that they have, they can focus and do well in their business, so that they are able to maybe replace their jobs faster, so that they can have more time with their children, like to achieve the goals that they want. So, and there will definitely be setbacks, and I have seen it in many people in the community. Setbacks such as self-doubt. It is always there. Self-doubt, we start to second guess if we are doing it right. We start to rethink our decision, whether we want to continue or not, whether we are suitable to do the business. So there will be times like that, and it's really up to individual how they break free from all this negative mindset. So this is another huge con, and that is also why not everybody is a successful business owner. Correct? Yes, I see in the comment. Hello, Li Hua. Yes, consistency is the key, and we all know how challenging that is. Right, 2 to 3 hours a day, everybody has it, but not everybody can do that every day for a long time. Thank you for challenging yourself and share it with us. Yes, this is what I aim to do, and I want to help. So, and also another con is about working like at odd times. Maybe like now, I may, you may think, yeah, it's like I'm working, right? At this hour, I don't think many people work at this hour. But if you think back, because having my own work schedule, I choose to spend my daytime with my children. And just this morning, I meet up with one of my mentees, one of my newer mentees. In the morning, I meet up with her. Then after that, in the afternoon, I pick up my boy from school, and then we have lunch together. So I choose to work at hours like that when my children are sleeping, when it's quiet and peaceful, and I enjoy working and times like that. But not everybody enjoy working at timing like that. And also because my mentees, they are working mothers, so they are most active in hours like that also. So this is kind of what is working for us. But yes, you will have the freedom to choose when and where you want to work. So here are the uh, three big cons that is from the business, right? Then you may ask, like, how does the business benefit me? I think the biggest thing for me is that I am able to bring my children back home and to make up for the lost time. For those who know me, you will know that when I was working, we decided not to put the children in the childcare. And there, my mom, she helped me. She helped us take care of our children. And because my mom is staying very far away from me, so end up my children are like kind of like staying with her. And so I only get to see my children on the weekend, and bringing my children back home is my biggest dream. So, and I am able to do that, bring them home and not having to put them in childcare, which put the my mom's mind at ease. So now I can spend time with them with the business running. And and the next thing is that I do not have to go out. Like after the COVID period and the work from home period, I realized how much I like to stay at home. And at that time, it was not even locked down. It was not even locked down, and I was just staying at home for the whole month. The whole month I didn't leave the house, and even like grocery and everything, I just deliver. I choose delivery, and to a point that my husband, he wants to drag me out of the house. So I realized how much I like to stay home. I have everything that I need at home, everything that makes me happy, they are at home. So with the business, yes, I can work in the comfort of my home in comfortable clothing. And I always like to say that I work from bed. I work from home and I work from bed. I work from bed, yeah. So I really enjoy that. And I like that I can work as and when I like, because I am someone that um, I I don't really like routine, and my motivation comes and go. So I will work more when I feel like doing more. And if I want to rest, I want to have the freedom to just put everything aside and rest. So I really enjoy that. So it's in a way, this business really helped me in that sense, and allowing me to have the free time in the morning, to have the me time when my children are in school. And it's really in times like that that I recharge, right? I really enjoy in the morning, in a quiet morning when nobody is at home. My children is in school, then my husband at work. I just sit down in the living room on my sofa, enjoy the peace and quiet. Really, that is what I love doing the most. I'm not sure if it's good for me, for you all. Leave a comment below. Let me know if this is weird to just sit in the sofa, peaceful and quiet. And what I liked about the business and how it helped me is that it helped me gain back my confidence. If you know my story, then you will know that when I was working, I was at my lowest then, and I lost my confidence. And it's really the business through learning new things, challenging myself. Yeah, that's why I said that I like to challenge myself. And as I overcome all of my fears and I see myself improving, then I am more motivated to work on the business. And there, I built my confidence back. And actually, I feel so proud of myself. And I feel that I should be proud of myself because I deserve all that. I work hard, I put in effort, I am growing all the time, right? And I have a purpose to want to help more people, help my mentees. And that is where I found back my confidence and I am really much happier now. And I found meaning in life and I know what I want to do in life. So right now, I want to help mothers. I feel that ever since we become mothers, we put our children first. We kind of forget what we like to do. We put our hobbies and interests aside, thinking that we will come back to them when our children are older, but end up it kind of get forgotten. So I really want to help mother to have more time through this business. There and then um, they can take care of their role as a mother, to spend time with their children, and then at the same time have time for themselves to think about themselves, to find back their passions, go back to their hobbies and interests, and really help them, like remind them that they are not just mummies. They have their own needs as well, and can start finding that themselves. Go back to how it was like before getting married, before having children. That is what I want to do because I've seen that in my mother, that she gives herself to the family. And now that she is older, and as her children gets older also, then I can see it in her that she's kind of lost, not knowing what to do. So I really think that having something to do, having passion, having hobbies and interests, spending time with our spouse is very important because as we age, those are the things that we have left. We have left, our children will have um the life of their own. So we really need to work on ourselves. That's what I think it's so important. And I want to help mothers to start that now, right? When their children are still young, have time to explore that part of it as well. Right. So now the last thing that I want to share is that how I manage the cons of this business. I mentioned just now that one of the biggest cons is that it takes time and effort to grow. But for me, because it is a low risk business and low risk, low return, right? For those high risk ventures, high return, that's how it works. So I'm okay that it takes time because I feel safe to go slow, and I know and I have seen that in the past 2 years plus, I have seen the business growing, and I think that is good for me. And also, it is a journey of trial and error here as well. Uh, even with the mentor, yes, a lot of the things I still need to try out myself, like doing Go Live like that, to know if I really enjoy them. And the fun is in the testing. The fun is in trying, getting result, knowing what is working, what is not working. I think that also comes a bit from my background, because I am from the science industry, and I do a lot of experiments. Yes, and in experiments we like to compare, right? Change one thing and compare. So that is my background. So I really enjoy what I'm doing right now, having the control to try things out and have fun in it. And at the same time, I feel that putting effort and time to grow a business is something good to show my children, like showing my children that good things takes time, that I am working hard, right? Showing them hard work, and at the same time, showing them this new way of working smarter with automation. Like, like ultimately, the world they are in is all AI and automation. And it's good to show them that there is more than one way of earning a living. We need not be in the office to earn. We need not be a job to earn. There are other ways of earning an income, and I believe in the new generation, I think multiple streams of income is the way to go. So it takes time. It's okay for me, because I think that is realistic, and I expected that to happen to grow a business. And as I mentioned earlier about the challenges and setbacks, right? It has taught me how to manage stress and have a positive mindset. And because I get to realize that to be successful, it's really about having less down moments. And it's the quicker that I bounce back, and the easier to be back on track, and the quicker to have result. So those are what I have learned from the challenges and setbacks and all the negative thought that I say to myself, and how to get out of it, and with confidence and all that, how I can like bounce back quickly to work on the business. So those are really good learnings for me, like life learnings that is very applicable to life, and it's something that I can teach and show my children as well. And also I get to learn this thing called emotional stability. And emotional stability is not about not feeling those feelings. It's about acknowledging them and really feel them, and know that those feelings do not have control over us. And it's during those challenges and setbacks that I get to understand this better, and to practice emotional stability. And I think it's a very good skill to learn and to teach my children. And I feel very good every time I overcome something. It's it's something to worth celebrating, and it's a it's the sense of achievement is just very different from what I get from a job. And through all of that, it has trained me to become a problem solver, because I need to find ways to manage myself and to tackle all the challenging situations. Or if I am down, how can I bring myself back, how to motivate myself, and how to work on the business consistently, because the discipline and the consistency part is the most challenging. So I really learned a lot through the business with all the challenges and setbacks, and about working at odd timings like that. I think it actually suits me very well, because I like to work when everybody is sleeping, and somehow I am the most alert at this hour as well. So it suits me. And in the daytime, I can just be doing something else. And the daytime is better to spend with my children when he is back from school, right? And spending time with them in the daytime and push all the work to be at night is something that is suitable for me. And yeah, as my mentees, they are also working mothers, so they are also most active at this hour. And this is kind of the working schedule that works for us mothers, and allowing those working mothers to build this business on top of their job to help them grow the business one day big enough. And when they are comfortable, yes, they can have the option to choose to replace their job with this business and do this business full time. And at the same time, it doesn't take up as much time as in a job. So that is what I hope to do. So that's all for my sharing today. Right, I am Priscilla. I am a digital business mentor, and I am here to help others change their lives for the better with digital business, especially mothers. I want to help them to enjoy more quality time with their children and have more time for self-love to take care of themselves and their well-being. Remember that we are not just mothers. We can create a lifestyle best for ourselves and our families. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this sharing gives you a better understanding of this business, and with all the discussion about the cons, it can help you decide if this business is suitable for you. So that's all for my sharing today. Thank you, and goodbye. Bye bye.